Alright, welcome to Creative TV, and today we're headed over to Yucaipa Regional Park, better known as the water park. That's right. With that being said, let's jump into the video and let's check out this awesome water park. Alright, so we made it to Yucaipa Regional Park, so let's check ourselves in and let's take a tour of this awesome water park. If you're driving in via vehicle, there's an $8 vehicle charge to enter the water park. What we're looking at here is the inside of the park. Now the area in blue are your 3 lakes. Those are your fishing lakes. You have the upper lake, the middle lake, and the lower lake. There is a $12 fee to fish, and you also need a California state fishing license as well. Now all 3 lakes are stocked with trout fish from November to April, and then catfish from May to September. Now again, I recommend checking out the website for the fishing information. The flashing green arrow at the bottom is the entrance to the park, just to give you a reference point as to where those lakes are located once you enter the park. Here we're taking a look at the inside of the RV campground. Now the campground has 4 RVs that they rent. They stay on the campground at all times. Now on the next page, we'll go over the pricing, which you have lot 27, lot 28, lot 29, and lot 30. The red arrow indicates the lots that I have previously mentioned that those RVs sit on, and those are for rent. The green arrow shows you the pricing, which is $150 a night. Here we're looking at the park rules and regulation and more general information. But again, I strongly advise you to go to the website. The website can be found on the first page towards the upper right. Alright, now that we're inside the park, let's take a stroll over to the RV campground and let's see what the campground has to offer to the public once staying at this particular park. Okay, so Yucaipa Regional Park, if you plan on taking an RV and spending the night, spending the weekend here at the campground offers 42 full hookup sites. That's right, 42. If you're planning on staying at the park, they offer 9 group tent sites, but not inside the RV park. The RV campground has a dump station. They have hot showers and restrooms. They also have and provide ADA accessible restrooms. They also have grills and fire rings. In a minute, you'll see some red arrows pointing at a particular RV, and those are the RVs that are offered by the park if you want to rent them out by the night, by the week, etc. I have 4 that are marked out in lot 27, 28, 29, and 30, just to give you an idea what the RV looks like. So just an FYI, if you ever do plan on staying at the park highly encourages you to stay on the campground at all times, even throughout the night. They don't want you leaving the campground at nighttime and coming back. They prefer you stay on the campground at all times. So as you can see, the campground is peaceful and it's very relaxing. You can also hear the birds chirping throughout the day, and that's the cool part about staying at this campground. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, that is one of the RVs that's available to rent. And that is lot 27. Okay, to the right are the other 3 RVs to rent, lot 28, 29, and 30. Alright, so here's another view of a couple of facilities inside the RV park ground. Here's another view of the dump station inside the RV campground. Here's another view of the RV that's for rent as lot 27 here at the campground. Just off to the right is another view of lot 28, 29, and 30 of the RVs that are for rent. Alright, so we finally made it to the picnic playground area. If you notice, you see a number and a letter that says 3A. All the picnic areas throughout the park are labeled. If you get lost, there's staff on the ground that will be able to help you out to get back to your location. Just an FYI. The park offers open spaces and a safe, clean playground for youth and families to enjoy while promoting the building blocks of social interaction. These playgrounds here in the park are all kept up and they're very clean. I like it. There's also a great picnic area, and right next to the park, in a minute you'll see the fishing lake, and that's the upper lake. And we'll look at that in just a moment. This is a pretty big playground. It's big enough for a lot of kids. It also sits on a mat foam, so you happen to fall, it's unlikely that you'll really hurt yourself due to the cushion of the mat. So that is a huge and a major plus right there. Alright, so let's continue walking around this playground and let's check it out some more. So this is the upper lake that I talked about earlier in the video. And right now, since we're in the month of May, it is stocked with catfish until September. Now again, I strongly advise you to look at the website if you plan on doing any fishing to get some more information. Also, they stock the lake on Thursdays. So again, make sure you call ahead of time if you plan on doing some fishing on Thursday. Alright, so here's an overview of the lower lake. I also talked about this lake earlier in the video as well. Okay, so here we are at the water park. Now the park offers summer heat relief in a white sandy beach swimming lagoon and double flume water slides. The pool opens on Memorial Weekend and closes Labor Day weekend. Now again, check the website for hours. The swim complex again is closed until Memorial Day weekend. That's when it opens. It also offers a 1/2 acre swim lagoon, a double flume water slide, and a sand area. Now this is an aerial view of the water park, and right here what you're looking at is the middle lake. That's right, I talked about that earlier in the video as well. Alright, so the water recreation area also offers the pedal boats. You can rent those as well. Now before the park opens, they will filter the water out with fresh water. Alright, so this particular playground, I really like its location and where it sits at, because it sits on the same ground as the water park and the fishing area. It's pretty big, very spacious. It's just in an awesome location. Let's check it out. Alright, so moving on over to the snack bar area, and also this is where you would pay to get a day pass for swimming. If you want to swim, it's $7 excluding holidays and weekends, or you can pay $12 and swim anytime. So that's a major plus right there. And also it does have an emergency medical office if you get hurt. There's a medical emergency office on site in the building right here as well. There's restrooms. Everything is right here in this location. Whatever you want to purchase, the pedal boats, swimming, whatnot, it's all right here. You'll take care of everything right here at this location. Alright, so as you can see, they're draining the water. They're going to filter the water with fresh water. They're getting ready to open the water park here shortly. So that's why it looks kind of dry the way it does. Alright, so if you look on top, you'll see a letter A. This is a picnic campsite. These are the areas where you can toss up tents. And again, look at the website for pricing on that. So let's take a tour around the park and I'll show you some different picnic campsites where you can put up tents. So let's go for a little ride around the park. I accidentally got the picnic areas out of sequence, so don't mind that, but the picnic areas are in sequence, A, B, C, D, E, F, etc. Now the park does offer more activities that's not in the video. There's a bike trail, there's hiking trails. There's so much activity in this water park, so make sure you check the website. Alright, so there you have it, Yucaipa Regional Park, better known as a water park. And once again, thanks for visiting the channel, and we'll see you back at the next video. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button.